Biohacking your brain, the science-backed way to boost focus and memory. Do you ever feel like you're walking through a constant mental fog? You struggle to remember details. The right word is always on the tip of your tongue, and your focus shatters at the slightest distraction. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. And it's not something you just have to put up with. That feeling of being mentally drained isn't a permanent state. It is often a sign that your brain isn't getting what it needs to perform at its best. The good news is we now have a much deeper understanding of what makes our brains tick, what governs focus, memory, and mental clarity. This has led to the field of biohacking, which is really just about using science to help your body and brain function better. It's not about extremes. It's about making smart, evidence-based changes to your lifestyle. We're going to cover 4 of the most effective science-backed methods to sharpen your mind. We'll look at the science, and more importantly, the practical steps you can start taking today. The non-negotiable foundation: optimizing your sleep. First up, and honestly the most important biohack for your brain, has nothing to do with fancy pills or tech. It's sleep. I know it sounds almost too simple, but its impact is massive, and most of us are still getting it wrong. If you neglect your sleep, nothing else we talk about will work nearly as well. Sleep isn't just downtime. It's an active, intense period of neurological housekeeping. The science is very clear on this. Large-scale research, including a study of nearly 500,000 adults, has found a U-shaped curve when it comes to sleep and brain power. Both too little and too much sleep were linked to a dip in cognitive performance. The sweet spot for most adults seems to be a consistent 7 to 9 hours per night. In fact, some studies suggest that regularly sleeping more than 9 hours can be associated with a decline in cognitive performance, similar to the effects of aging. So, what's actually happening when you sleep? 2 critical things. First is memory consolidation. During deep sleep, your brain replays the day's important events, strengthening the neural connections tied to them. This is how it moves new information from your brain's temporary inbox, the hippocampus, to its long-term hard drive, the neocortex. Without this, learning is inefficient, and memories just don't stick. Second, your brain cleans itself out. As your brain works hard all day, it produces metabolic waste. While you're asleep, a brilliant system called the glymphatic system kicks into high gear. It uses cerebrospinal fluid to flush out toxins that build up between your neurons, including proteins like amyloid beta, which is strongly linked to Alzheimer's disease. Think of it as a nightly power wash for your brain. Getting less than optimal sleep means this cleaning cycle is cut short, which is a big reason you wake up feeling foggy and unfocused. So, the actionable step here is to make 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep a non-negotiable priority. Consistency is king. Try to go to bed and wake up around the same time, even on weekends. This helps regulate your body's internal clock. Give yourself an hour before bed to wind down. Put the screens away, dim the lights, and do something relaxing like reading a physical book. This tells your brain it's time to prepare for rest. Getting your sleep right is the foundation for everything else. Targeted support with nootropics. Once your sleep is dialed in, you might consider exploring the world of nootropics. Nootropics, sometimes called smart drugs, are substances that may help improve cognitive functions like memory, creativity, or motivation. The goal isn't to find a magic pill that makes you limitless, but to use specific, researched compounds for targeted support. Many nootropics work by influencing the body's cholinergic system. This system runs on acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that is absolutely vital for learning, memory, and attention. When your brain has enough acetylcholine, it can form and recall memories more efficiently. A few compounds have some promising, though sometimes mixed, research behind them. Bacopa monnieri, an herb used in traditional medicine, has been shown in some meta-analyses to improve memory recall and attention speed. It may work by supporting the growth of dendrites, which are the branches of your nerve cells that receive information. Another is huperzine A, which acts as an acetylcholinesterase inhibitor. That E is a technical way of saying it, may help keep more acetylcholine available in the brain for longer by blocking the enzyme that breaks it down. Other compounds work differently. Lion's mane mushroom, for example, has gained attention because some studies suggest it stimulates the production of nerve growth factor, NGF, which helps with the growth and maintenance of neurons. Preliminary research indicates it may improve cognitive function, particularly in cases of mild cognitive impairment. Then there's phosphatidylserine, PS, a fat that's a key part of your cell membranes. Studies suggest that supplementing with PS can help with memory retention, especially in older adults experiencing age-related cognitive decline. The world of nootropics can be overwhelming, so it's best to start simple and be strategic. It's crucial to talk to a healthcare provider before taking any new supplement, as evidence can be mixed and they aren't for everyone. Instead of trying everything at once, you might consider starting with a single, well-researched option and tracking your experience. Remember, these are supplements to a healthy lifestyle. They support a well-rested brain. They don't replace the fundamentals. If you're finding this breakdown of brain science useful and want to keep learning how to optimize your health, take a moment to hit that subscribe button. We go deep on this kind of actionable, science-backed content every week, and I'd love for you to be a part of our community. High-tech brain training, neurofeedback. Our third method is a more advanced technique that lets you directly train your brain waves, neurofeedback. Think of it as a workout for your brain, where you learn to guide your own brain activity in real time. Here's how it works. The process often starts with a quantitative EEG or QEEG, which creates a detailed map of your brain's electrical activity. This can help identify patterns of dysregulation, for instance, too many slow waves associated with fatigue, or too many fast waves linked to anxiety. Based on this map, a personalized training protocol can be designed. During a session, sensors on your scalp read your brain waves and translate them into feedback on a screen, often in the form of a game or music. When your brain produces the desired brainwave pattern, like the calm, focused state known as alpha, you get a positive reward, like the game moving forward. When your brain shifts into a less desirable state, the feedback stops. Through this process of operant conditioning, your brain gradually learns to produce and maintain the optimal state for focus on its own. The science behind this is neuroplasticity, the brain's amazing ability to rewire itself. By repeatedly rewarding a specific brain state, neurofeedback helps strengthen the neural pathways associated with it. While more large-scale research is still needed, a number of studies have shown it can lead to improvements in attention, memory, and other cognitive abilities. Neurofeedback used to be confined to clinics, but it's becoming much more accessible. You can find certified practitioners for personalized training, and there are now reputable home-based systems that use wearable EEG devices. This approach can be especially powerful if you feel stuck in a pattern of distraction or brain fog and want a targeted way to retrain your brain from the ground up. The ultimate biohack, physical exercise. Our final biohack is probably the most accessible and one of the most powerful, physical exercise. Movement isn't just for your body, it's one of the best things you can do to create positive, structural changes in your brain. Regular exercise is a cornerstone of cognitive enhancement, with both immediate and long-term benefits. One of the main ways exercise boosts your brain is by increasing a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. You can think of BDNF as fertilizer for your brain. It supports the survival of your existing neurons, encourages the growth of new ones, a process called neurogenesis, and promotes synaptic plasticity, your brain's ability to form new connections. Higher BDNF levels are directly linked to better memory, learning, and overall cognitive function. Even a single session of moderate exercise can temporarily increase BDNF, creating a window where your brain is primed to learn. Exercise also literally builds a bigger, better connected brain. Brain imaging studies have shown that consistent exercise can increase the volume of the hippocampus, the key region for learning and memory that naturally tends to shrink as we age. It also strengthens the prefrontal cortex, which is your hub for executive functions like planning and focus. Plus, exercise promotes the growth of new blood vessels in the brain, ensuring your energy-hungry brain cells get the oxygen and nutrients they need. You don't have to become a marathon runner to get these benefits. The key is consistency. Aim for 30 to 45 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic exercise, like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming, 3 to 5 times a week. The most important thing is to find a type of movement you actually enjoy, because that's what you'll stick with. Try thinking of exercise not as a chore, but as a daily appointment to upgrade your brain. Feeling trapped by brain fog and a poor memory is frustrating, but it's not a life sentence. The power to build a better brain is truly in your hands. We've walked through 4 pillars of brain biohacking. First, sleep optimization, the non-negotiable foundation for cleaning your brain and locking in memories. Second, targeted nootropics, using researched compounds to support your brain's chemistry. Third, neurofeedback, a high-tech way to directly train your brain waves. And fourth, physical exercise, the ultimate daily habit for boosting BDNF and physically strengthening your brain. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with the foundation. Get your sleep right. Then, build in daily movement. From that solid base, you can begin to explore the other strategies. What's the one hack you're going to try first? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear about your journey. And for more deep dives into optimizing your mind and body, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching.